Okay. I'm doing my best to keep these short, and so I'm making this into many little parts, partially hoping that in between you will take the things you've learned and think about them for yourself, decide whether you agree or disagree, and maybe add on to something I've said. But also, if you would rather just have one 20-minute video, let me know. And also, I've put a skull on a dictionary, which I thought was fun, partially because it's easier for me to think with my eyes closed, and so I can speak to you from behind the camera. But if you would prefer to see me thinking, see my actual face, then we can figure that out too. Okay, so moving on. So thank you. Where were we? We had just spoken about the cycle of basically a biological being the size, roughly the size of a human. So if we take what we thought about the last one, about what is ultimately required of a creature in the wild, quote unquote, or in nature, on a day-to-day basis to just, what do they do naturally? Now, if we assume that we are also creatures, it must conclude that the ultimate way that we can contribute to the continuing cycles and balances of the world is to simply do the things that all creatures with digestive systems do, and that is sleep, eat, breathe, urinate, defecate, and potentially reproduce. That's a whole thing right now that I'm not, I don't want to get into. It doesn't have any effect on my thoughts. Anyways, so we'll leave reproduction kind of out of this for now. But think what you will. So we were saying that humans, in order to, the purpose of life the size of humans, as the purpose of all life on Earth, is to help maintain the cycles and balances of the world. And the only way that most things do that is to eat, breathe, sleep, drink, defecate, and urinate. And therefore, that is also humans' ultimate purpose, is those things. And beyond that, and perhaps to protect. Yes, perhaps to protect. And beyond that, there is no. Beyond that, you are just doing extra. So, I suppose, if anything, you can feel good that if you have woken up today, drunken water, breathed, eaten food, and gone to the washroom, then you have fulfilled your purpose on this planet. And anything beyond that, congratulations. Yes.